Greetings and salutations to the 259th episode of Twisted Strands. I know I'm a little late. I'm a week and 1 day late, and I apologize for that. But there are times in my life when I do not feel all that myself, Times when I just don't want to talk at the screen, or when I'm tired or drawn out. There's a reason. Anyway, yes, I'm late, so there's reasons, blah blah. I'll get to that in junk and stuff. But anyway, my name is Jeannie, but you can call me JD, and there will be 2 works in progress, no magazine review, and a bit of my opinion. Yes, you'll get a piece of my mind, a little bit. Anyway, we'll see how well that goes. Anyway, my good friend Leanne got me this. It says, I have the vocabulary of a well-educated sailor, and that's me. At least I try to be well-educated. Phew, I just got back from my knitting group at the library. There was way too much stitching and not enough bitching with those ladies, sometimes, I swear. So, for the Bernat socks, I only did a little progress because I took Dad to the dock and... No, not to the dock. I didn't take him to the dock because I was too tired. I took him to the tax office, and amidst playing with my phone, I knit a little less than an inch of my sock. Not much. Not enough, in my opinion. And because I finished that pretty little shawl, that I did finish the Chicken Strong shawl, and I showed you that last week, I decided to cast on something new. Now, I keep telling myself, don't cast on anything new until you've finished another older whip. And then I laugh and I look for what I want to cast on next. I'm sure you understand. So, this one is a Wendy Johnson design. I'm working it up in 2 different yarns. I'll write it up in the notes, and I'm working on size 2 16-inch circular needles. This is a fish called Wanda, or something, a mitten called Wanda, or something. Anyway, it's adorable. Okay, it's really pretty. And it's going to have a little fishy on the thumb, too. Wow, it looks pretty good in this. Anyway, yeah, the colors are reading pretty true. The orange is very bright and has a hand-dyed feeling to it, while the aqua blue maybe? Dark aqua blue? That's pretty true. It's more greeny color than showing up in the film. But this is a fun pattern. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. But I'll tell you something, and I hope no one gets offended by this opinion, but this is the second Wendy Johnson pattern that I have knit, and while I love working on it, it's not very well written. As a matter of fact, it's mostly chart. Okay, it's almost all chart, and the instructions that were written were not written very well, and I'm disappointed in the lack of assistance in the pattern. And normally I would think, hey, I'll write the person via Ravelry because the pattern is for sale on Ravelry, but she doesn't respond to messages, so there's that. I don't like that, and that's my opinion on that. If you're going to have a pattern on Ravelry, make an effort to at least check it once a week and answer questions, peeps. Anyway, I am having fun with that, though. It's cute, it's colorful, and yeah. So anyway, those are my two whips that I'm working on this week. And I have... some days I don't even knit. But and I did start spinning the second half of that beautiful Glendale Farms Romney. I'm getting used to my newest wheel, which is the Merlin Hitchhiker. And it's a cute wheel. Works well. I'm just getting used to it. And I was going to shoot to get what was it? I was going to try for a single treadle, but I don't get along with that. I cannot keep a rhythm with a single treadle for some reason. Which is bumpkins, I know, but that's how I am. Stoof and junk. What have I been watching and listening and doing? Playing a lot of Sims. A new expansion pack came out yesterday, I think it was, and I love it. It's called Strangeville, and it seems to have some elements of various pop culture weird things, like there's government conspiracy, there's mysterious plants, there's people walking around as if they're having these seizures, and government of silly walks. Baby, you want to come see everybody? Hey, want to come here? Come here. Cleo doesn't want to say hi, sorry. Right? Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing a lot of Sims, and not just because of the 100 baby challenge that I'm trying to get through. But yeah, it's pretty fun. So anyway, what else? Oh, I went to an estate sale, and there was clearly a huge crafter there, because I found dozens of wonderful little booklets and cross-stitch patterns and vintage things. I wanted to show you a brief... Yes, here we go. Brief showing. J.P. Coates. And that is crochet book. These are all from anywhere from 1914 to 1950. This was fun. The variety book. These were fun. I looked through each of them, and I kind of pick out stuff I want to make, not just look at the historical things. I think this is the oldest. It is, might be the oldest, 1916. So I was wrong with 1914, sorry. But anyway, I feel like crochet book from Woman's Home Companion. I've decided to put my more precious and need to be gentle with books in this binder. Oh, this one was a lot of fun to look through. See that? That's for your cigarettes. Crochet your ass a cigarette cover and put your initials in it. Uh-oh. She wants to say hi. We are getting invaded. Oh, say hi. No, I'm just gonna be a pest. This is the oldest of them, I think. Oh, yeah. See. Greetings from my cat's ass. So, this is Caps and boudoir thing. And it's awesome to see all these things. And if you go back to the 1910s, 1940s, a lot of beautiful fairly relevant designs are there. Of course, you got to be careful with substituting yarn, but there is plenty of information out there on how to do that. Google is your friend. Sorry to say that. But here's another one that says gifts, and it's entirely different. It's just fun to look at these things. And I put this here because it's small. American Girl sweaters. So this is how I'm going to put my smaller or frail books. Think of the devil. Let me show you. Yeah, another purchase that I made. See, Cleo's right here. Right there. You know, pest. This is something I purchased off of Facebook. I go to the Facebook marketplace every day looking for needlework stuff, mostly knitting machines. And I found a set of 4 old McCall's Needleworks. 50 cents, fall to winter, 1950 to 1951. Unfortunately, this pattern that you see on the cover, they never have it in the magazine. They always just have it for sale. Send $1.25 to this address. So it's wonderful and awesome, and the ads are so amusing. Anyway, enough of me going through my interest in vintage and antique books and magazines. What else have I been up to other than Sims? Not much. I'm a little obsessed with that game. I love it. Whew. I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec because I haven't seen the entire series, so I'm just going through it on Netflix. And yeah, I still love The Office. Will always love The Office, and will always try to watch it when it's on TV. Okay, and what do I have planned next for myself? Well, I'm going to do the spinning, and oh, yeah, where did I put the little loom things? I do have a finished object. It's not like, oh my gosh, finished. But I did a scrap scarf using my knitting machine. Sorry. Told you I haven't been feeling well. But anyway, this is a scrap scarf that will be finished and added to the stuff I make for Charity Box. And I did make a few more fun squares with the zoom loom. I'm trying to figure out which ones I did. I think it's these 3. So here's more zoom loom squares. This is gray with a tiny bit of green. And this one is, I loved how this looks. Still have a little bit of it left. I might try to make another square with it. So that one came out nice. This is more of a worsted weight on the zoom loom. And this one I love too because I love green and black. So I thought this was awesome. Getting some good color representation on there. Okay, so those are a surprise finished object. Anyway, I'm at 14 minutes already, and I wanted to discuss something that is still kind of rumbling around from the fiber world. Yeah, don't roll your eyes at me. You know I have a kind of an opinion of it. And I'm not going to mention it again, but I just want to say that to me, the community of needleworkers, fiber artists, we have to be inclusive no matter who you're with, what you're attracted to, what you like to knit with, who you want to knit for, what color your skin is, stuff like we have to be inclusive. We don't have to be friends, but we have to realize everybody's got a right to do this stuff. This is a thing that people can do no matter what their budget or their skin color or anything. If you're an LYS owner, don't give people the stink eye because of the color of their skin or some shit like that. That's bullshit. We're made up of the same Star Stuff kids. I'm hoping to hear better. And yeah, it's bullshit. And yeah, there's gonna be assholes in the knitting world. I've said it before. Doesn't matter if you're a knitter or crocheter. You're not nice because of your hobby. You're not nice because of what you do. You're nice because you're a good person and you don't think someone is gonna steal or gonna smell or gonna make offensive stuff or do something horrible because of their skin or where they're from. That's bullshit and you know it. And it's garbage that people are treated this way. And it's 2019, people. Buck up. Educate yourself and stop being an asshole. And yeah, racism is horse shit. Yeah. That's it. That's all. I know none of you are racist assholes. That's why you're watching me, because I'm not. And you're not. So, anyway, I just wanted to get that out. Oh god, it's 17 minutes. I don't like going over 20 minutes, kids. So I'm gonna stop yapping. Because I always will have the voice of a white, privileged person. Because I was born into it. I can't help it. But the least I can fucking do is make people aware that, yeah, let's be inclusive. Let's be kind. Let's be smart. Okay? And yeah, that's it. Anyway. I'm not feeling that great either. Oof. My back hurts. Right, kitty? Meow. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut myself off before I keep ranting or talking about yarn or vintage books. That was a great sale. Oh, one more thing. One more fiber-related thing. This is one of the jewels, my gem, from an estate sale. I paid $2 for Barbie's Knit Hits. Okay? I know, it sounds so dumb, but it's so exciting to me. 'Cause, you know me and my knitting machine obsession. I made myself some samples. Knit's like a dream. But it only makes things that are this big. So I can't really make much use out of it. But it was $2. What am I going to say? No to $2 for a knitting machine? Of course, I bought another knitting machine, which I have yet to set up and try, but it looks to be in extremely good shape, and it has a ribber. So it's a flatbed metal machine. You need to manually create the stitches, but it looks good. It has a new sponge bar on both the machine and the ribber, and I'm really excited to give it a shot. I'm just a little bit gun shy of it. And we're at 20 minutes. So, just remember, Be kind, be smart, educate yourself, and most important, whenever you're doing crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you're making the world a more beautiful place. And for that, I thank you. Bye, everybody. Talk to you next week.